talking with Madison Jurgens of the USD Coyote volleyball team. Madison's a redshirt freshman from Odell, Nebraska. Madison, just a few questions for you real quick. What was the learning curve like for you last year while redshirting?
I think coming in, it was a lot of information to take in, just learning an entire new system and learning new paces for different sets. But I think having that year underneath my belt and being able to learn for an entire year without having to worry about the pressures of playing was really beneficial to me. So I think the learning curve came pretty easily throughout the year for me.
What excites you and this team for this season?
I think it's exciting because not a lot of teams are going to know what we're going to be doing and who we are because we are so young. I mean, we'll have a few returners, but at the same time, like a lot of our team are going to be like new people that haven't even played on the collegiate floor yet. So I think it's going to be exciting to surprise other opponents and people in our conference that don't know what our new team is about and what we're about.
Because when it comes to the Summer League, obviously you have big goals in mind, right?
Yes. Conference championship.
What has to happen on the court for you guys to accomplish your goals this year?
So one of our biggest staples is defense, and I think gelling together for that, like communication-wise and just teamwork within that defense is going to be the biggest part for keeping rallies alive and extending rallies and finishing long rallies for us to finish the plays and beat our opponents that are possibly like bigger than us and have more experience underneath their belt.
Haley had a big season offensively last year, stepping in, obviously winning the breaks. What's got to happen to get more balance offensively so that Haley, if you don't feel like you're always going to Haley?
So the same thing, honestly, just keeping our digs in system and having every pass almost to the 2-3 zone so that I can have an option to set the right side or the middle, not just Dot or Haley. And just to like open up our offense more because I think other teams do think that we tend to set the outsides a lot. So I think just surprising teams with balancing our offense across the net will be beneficial.
Okay, some different, catching you real quick off topic just to end this conversation. Now a year in, do you find balancing and managing your time during each day easier?
Yes, it's much easier to know, like, I'm sure it's going to be easier on the road now that I understand like how much it takes for school and how much it takes for volleyball, but it's a lot easier because I know how it works now instead of just being blindly thrown into it.
What's your major and what type of classes does that involve?
I'm a kinesiology major and it's a lot of science right now. I'm thinking of pre-med, so I'm starting to take a lot of anatomies and biologies and stuff like that, so it's a lot of science.
We'll wrap it up. What's your favorite part about being at USD?
Just the experience in the community. I think the community really supports USD athletics as a whole, and I think that's really inviting and welcoming.